All right. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Kol Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kwadash. Shalom to you sincere Akim out there listening, learning, and pushing this truth. And shalom to the few sincere Akwath that are out there listening and learning as well. With that being said, Adawan Ratazah, this will be edifying. As usual, I'm going to go into Rakah Kwadash. And this might be a little bit long. There's so much that I can say in regards to this video, but I'll try to stick to the script and not make it too long. I got a bunch of precepts lined up. Adawan Ratazah to help me not go on tangents because it's so much that could be said based upon this video. But anyway, let's get it. Adawan Ratazah to be edifying, exhorting, and comforting to the hopeful elect. As you can see, where was this from? I'll leave the link in the description. But as you can see, the video's entitled, the thumbnail says 150 masked Slovakia white nationalists march through Kansas City. Again, 150 masked white nationalists march through Kansas City. And like the brother Yahweh Cole always says, this man's a goddamn coward. Sleezy E, he's a coward, first and foremost. We out there week in and week out, all throughout the week on the unicorn. We're telling you off, shaking the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles, out there prophesying against you, this wicked ass kingdom, and we do it barefaced, no fear, okay? Why? Because we have the truth, and the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, the Creator of the universe, they're on our side. Prophecies are on our side. The Heavenly Father, God, He is on our side. Yasharallah. Okay? Time is on our side. Okay? And we come out bold. We're bold. The righteous are as bold as a lion. This man's a coward. And the reason why they wear masks is because a lot of them, just like in the past, no new thing under the sun. The same ones that were wearing those KKK robes, and hoods and shit, the same ones, the same people coming back in their lot, doing the same things they've done in the past. And they wear masks because they have, first and foremost, it's shameful. They're ashamed, and they have prominent jobs. They have good jobs. They're lawyers, they're doctors, politicians. They're your neighbors, Don't get it twisted. This the same devil that was lynching you. The same devil that was using your children as gator bait. The same spirit is on him. And you're going to see that his horns come out in these latter times. So anyway, let me not rant too much. So it says more than 150 masked white nationalists flood city in hate-fueled march. A massive group of white nationalists was seen marching through Kansas City, Missouri, in a rally held by Patriot Front. Sharon Reed and Yasmin Aliyah Khan discuss on Indisputable. I don't really want to get into what the women were saying. I just want to focus on what was said, by the leader. Hold on, let me see if I can get the transcript. I'm not going to read too. I'll leave the link in the description, but I just wanted to key in on something real quick. In his hate, quotation mark, his hate-fueled speech, which I ain't mad at him. Let that hate out your heart, You're supposed to hate us, man. It's a biblical hatred. You can't help yourself. It goes back to the womb. Hence what I wanted to go into. Let me see. Let's get straight to the point. It says, I'm not gonna read it all, but he mentioned. Let me see. He says, the transcript is all fucked up. Excuse my French. Let me see if I can read it to the best of my ability. I can tell you, this is the guy speaking, I can tell you it is not honorable to recall, that's not what he said, but basically he's saying they're trying to, Esau, long story short, Sleezy E's complaining about being oppressed. He's the oppressed nation now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, he's saying, I can tell you it's not honorable. That's typos. That's wrong. But not honorable to recall their sacrifice, talking about his forefathers, while forgetting. This is the main point. That beginning, that's a typo. You got to listen for yourself. That the country for which they fought and died, his forefathers, which you are your forefathers, coming back in the reincarnation. They fought for a nation that was proud of its heritage. That's the main point. That was proud of its heritage. That was unashamed to say that, that's the main point. America was built by and for the descendants of the European race, what you call Caucasians, with their biblical nationality is Esau Edom, the so-called white man. And he's not lying, okay? It was this great empire was never built for you tribes. You were brought here to serve hardcore bondage. All right? So it says, the descendants of European race that was unafraid to say that we have a culture deeply steeped in the Anglo-Saxon traditions of our forebears. That's the main point that I wanted to bring out. You're not the fucking Anglo-Saxons, you goddamn liar. We are the Anglo-Saxons. When you go into the word Anglo-Saxon, it goes into the angelic sons of Isaac. Okay, which you descend from Isaac, but the birthright didn't go to you. Okay, the birthright went to Jacob. Okay, we are the angelic sons of Isaac. We are the Anglo-Saxons. Okay, so you got your history wrong. This is 2nd Ezra 3, and I get back into the scriptures. Like I said, I'll leave the link in the description. There's a lot that could be extrapolated from that short little speech that he went into, but this is what was just on my spirit. This is 2nd Ezra 3, and straight to the point, I don't want to make it too long. 2nd Ezra 3 and 16. And again, the word Anglo-Saxon, when you look it up, right, which is hard because with Esau's algorithm and his fucking his AI and his chat GPT and all this bullshit, he's trying to bury the truth, hide control the narrative. But Anglo-Saxon goes into the angelic sons of Isaac, which we are the angelic sons of Isaac. You tribes, Yasharallah, the princes of the power. Jacob's name was changed to Israel after he wrestled the angel and got the birthright. The covenants went to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Did not go to Esau. Okay? You are our twin brother. You are our brother, but you're our evil twin brother. Okay? And you pursued your brother Jacob with the sword. You have a perpetual hatred against your brother Jacob. So this is 2nd Ezra 3 and 16. Yeah, you're a son of Isaac, but you're not the angelic son of Isaac. You are the wicked, per Malachi 1 and 4. 2nd Ezra 3 and 16. And unto him thou gavest Isaac, and unto Isaac also thou gavest Jacob and Esau, the main characters in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai's movie, this thing called life. You got the protagonist and the antagonist. Jacob is the protagonist, the good guys, and Esau is the antagonist, the bad guys. Right now, Esau is ruling. Talking about you being oppressed. You complaining about being oppressed. Why don't you take that up with your own people? You in the power seat. Esau would be ruling in the latter times. Why don't you take it up with the Rothschilds, the Gettys, the DuPonts, the Vanderbilts, the Oppenheimers? No, you mad you losing your country, you losing your empire, you're losing your woman. These curses, Deuteronomy 30 and 7, these curses are coming up upon you. You know what I'm saying? And you exposed. Everybody's onto you. Everybody looking at you sideways. Everybody looking at you as the devil that you are. That's what you really are mad about. You're tired about being oppressed. How can the tribes be oppressing you when we don't have no strength? We are the oppressed. We are the downtrodden. We are the forgotten. We are the meek. We are the lowly. We have no monetary might. We have no military might. We have no true leaders. Our homes are destroyed. We got to go to the enemy and want of all things. We are yet this day in captivity, where the Lord have scattered us for a reproach and a curse. So what the fuck you mean? I'm getting kind of angry, man. Esau, man, you... That's a lot. Let me calm down. Esau, man, you was a piece of work, man. Terrible, 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 terrible. And unto Isaac thou gavest, and unto him thou gavest Isaac, and unto Isaac also thou gavest Jacob and Esau. As for Jacob, Jacob, thou didst choose him to thee, and put by Esau. Because normally the birthright, the inheritance goes to the elder son. But it was written, it was already prophesied, the elder shall serve the younger. That's the way Yahweh Bashem Yahushai set this movie up to play out from the beginning. Okay? So again, we are the angelic sons of Isaac. We are the Anglo-Saxons. That's a medieval term. That came about during the Dark Ages. We were ruling during the Dark Ages, man. Goddamn devils. As for Jacob, thou didst choose him to thee. This is the main point. And put by Esau. And so Jacob became a great multitude. The blessing went to Jacob, not to Esau. Romans 9:13. As it is written, where is it written? Matter of fact, let me get that first. It's in Malachi, in the Old and the New. Malachi 1:2. I have loved you, saith the Lord Yahweh, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord Yahweh, yet I love Jacob. We are the angelic sons of Isaac. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai loves Jacob, Jacob, and his descendants, Yasharallah, you tribes, you so-called Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, Latinos, Hispanics, North American and Seminole Indians. You are the princes of the power. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's chosen people, Jacob, the lot of his inheritance, his peculiar treasure. And we have Israelites that are scattered, mingled amongst the heathens, scattered amongst these different heathens that are going to come back looking like some of the heathen nations, the Israelite foreigners. Okay? But their seed, their lineage on their father's side is going to go back to one of the patriarchs of Yasharallah. The biblical Edomites, you so-called, what do you call them? European, Caucasians, you are the Edomites. You are the wicked. You are the people of the Lord's curse. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai hates you for what you've done to the earth and what you did to your brother Jacob to this day. Okay? Ain't no way around it. So going back to Romans 9:13, when you go into the Zondervan Bible Dictionary, Esau's the only nation that's not promised mercy. After 1,000 years of hardcore slavery, hardcore bondage, you're going to get Obadiah 1:18. This is Romans 9:13. And I just read where it was written. It was written in Malachi. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Okay? Straight to the point. Hebrews 12:17. Ain't no way around it. And that's what you're tired of being oppressed. No, you're tired of being exposed. You're tired of the truth coming out on your red, hairy ass. You tired of the receipts being brought out. But guess what? We don't give a damn. I know you're weak. I know your legs are wobbly. I know you're on the ropes. But we going to keep hitting you. We going to keep hitting you with this truth. We going to keep hitting you with these precepts. We're going to knock your ass out the ring. And that's why we know, which I got on deck, he about to lose it. Esau's losing his mind. He's losing his country. He's losing his wealth. He's losing his woman. He's losing his goddamn mind. Every time he turns around, the truth is being Satan. Every time he turns around, the truth is coming out on his red hairy ass. He about to just lash out. Show his true colors. Let that hate out of his heart. And we can't wait. Hebrews 12:17. For ye know, I got to go up one verse. Hebrews 12:16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person. Profane means outside of the temple. He can't come in. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau. Talking about Esau's done away with. Talking about Esau as the so-called Arabs. You're out of your goddamn mind. Esau is the so-called white man. Okay? Esau, Edom, Mount Seir, they're all synonymous. Okay? Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. For ye know that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected. So how the fuck are you the angelic son of Isaac? For he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. Okay? Plain and simple. You are the wicked. And right now you're in the power seat. So what the fuck are you complaining about? Take that up to your leaders, man. You know? Take that up with your leaders. But we know you're really mad you being exposed. And Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is exposing you through his men, bringing out this word, this sound doctrine that you can't gainsay nor resist. Give a damn how much you scoff, you scorn, you mock. We know when you by yourself, you search the scriptures. You go through the records and it resonates with you. You know you are Esau, Edom. You know you are the wicked. You know there's no place. You know there's no loopholes. You know Yahweh Shai HaMashiach is coming for that red ass. You know it. When you go to sleep at night, you having dreams, waking up in chains. Job, and we love it. No greater joy than seeing the downfall of your enemy. Beautiful times to be alive, man, for the hopeful elect. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Who's in the power seat? Who makes the laws? Who can amend the laws? Who has the military might to enforce the laws? Who creates the money? Who's in the power seat? Fucking Mexicans? Negroes? West Indians? North American Indians? Seminole Indians? I think not. We're a proverb and a byword. We're a reproach. All these nations look down at us, man. The scriptures say they clap their hand and hiss. They glad to see our downfall, man. We on the bottom. We are the ones that need saving. Hence, Yahushai, he shall save, he saves, he delivers. He's coming back to save and deliver his people. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. Prime example, you're going to call yourself an Anglo-Saxon. If not, where and who is he? You tell me, who rules this earth? And it's really Amalek. The ones you can't talk about. Or they hit you with that anti-Sem. You know? Damn devils. You know? This is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, and that's what we're waiting for, new heavens and new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. And that's what Yahweh Shai HaMashiach is going to usher in. He's going to turn everything right side up again. Because the foundations of the earth is out of course. Why? Because you've transgressed the laws, changed the everlasting covenant. You've broken every covenant Yahweh Bashim Yahushai gave you. All the laws, you broke them on purpose. You know? You are the problem. Now you mad because the truth coming out. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. That's how we know them people over there in so-called Palestine, them 1948 mole rats, that's how we know they're not the true people. Because there's no peace. There ain't been peace since they took their red ass over there. Because they're not the people. They don't belong in that land. As it is written, a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod. And they're the ones that's ruling. You know? Hence, the least of the flock shall draw them out. You see? They're the ones that's really controlling this whore, America. And the whore is riding the beast. The beast is what? The revival of the Roman Empire, which is NATO and the EU. NATO's the military arm of the beast, and the EU is the monetary arm. That's how they wage war. That's how they control the whole earth. Okay? Ain't no way around it. And it's no coinky dink that all those European nations are fucking Edomites, man. So it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. So them Edomites, them YTs, they mourning, man. They saying they losing everything. You know? But that ain't our problem. That ain't our fault. We have no power in this land. We have no strength. Take that up with your leaders. This man is such a goddamn devil, he oppressed his own people. He put his own people in hardcore bondage. Put adhesion contracts on his own nation, his own people. Turned his own people into debt slaves. Poison his own goddamn people. That's how much of a devil you are, man. You see? This is Ecclesiasticus. Again, I don't want to make this long, man. Kind of getting angry. I'll be trying to chill out, but how dare you, man? This man's a devil, bro. And the word devil goes into Diablo. He's a deceiver. But we on to you. We have this truth and it set us free. Ecclesiasticus 41:5. The children of sinners are abominable children, and they that are conversant in the dwelling of the ungodly. The inheritance of sinners' children shall perish, and their posterity shall have a perpetual reproach. That's what's going on. Shameful spewing is on your glory. How you acquired your wealth, it's a spot unto you. It's a shame unto you. It's a black eye what you did to the Lord's chosen people. The children, that's what you see happening. Now he's talking about he's oppressed. You know? The children will complain of an ungodly father because they shall be reproached for his sake. You see? But you are your fathers, man. You are your fathers. Just running through them. Straight to the point. Jeremiah 49:10. Again, I'll leave the link in the description. You could listen to you could hear it straight from the horse's mouth. All that skullduggery. Well, he's telling truths, but half-truths, as usual. That's why Gad said, the North American Indian said, never trust this devil. He speaks with a forked tongue. He's telling truths. This land, America, was built for you. But what you fail to recognize is it was only built for the elites. It wasn't built for all of you. It's one big club and you're not in it. You know? Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare. That's why he's mad. He's exposed. Everybody's onto him. First and foremost, Yasharallah, the hopeful elect, we're onto him. But these other nations, your own people, your women turning against you. That's what's that psalm? So shall they make their own tongues fall upon themselves. You know? Every which way he turns, he's being exposed. People are starting to hold him accountable. And he's tired of it. That's why he's going to lash out, because he's cornered. He got no out. You know? What can he say? He's caught red-handed. The man of crimson, the man of sin is revealed. They had to come and fallen away first, and that man of sin be revealed. We fell away, and now we're being brought back to remembrance, and we're remembering this man is a goddamn devil. He's revealed. He's our chief adversary. It says, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places. Because that's what he prided himself in. Controlling all the knowledge. And it was only for a chosen few. You know? But he's losing control of the narrative. You know? That's why he called himself the Illuminati, the so-called illuminated ones. Because knowledge is power. For a time and period, you control the knowledge. But now the true knowledge is in the earth. The water Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai in the Rakak Quadash, the water. But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself, because he's a fugitive and a vagabond fleeing from justice, going back to Cain. The same spirit that was on Cain, he killed his brother Abel, you know? The same spirit is on Jacob. It's like the same spirit is on Esau. It says his seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Let me see. I could keep going, but that's the point. That's the point. Just banging them out, man. Couple more. Habakkuk 2, and I went into this the other day, but let me read some more. Habakkuk 2:8. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. Because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land of the city, and of all that dwell therein. Woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. He ain't even trying to hide it. He's proud of it, which you should be proud. That was your manifest destiny, you know? That was part of the Monroe Doctrine. So but you're not considering the latter end of it. What you sow shall you reap. Now you've been sowing wickedness, atrocity, violence, debauchery. Now it's time for you to reap your reward. Don't get mad. Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people. It's your history. And we got the receipts, and they sky high. Ain't no way around it. And has sinned against thy soul. For the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it. Woe to him that buildeth the town with blood, and established a city by iniquity. How was America the Great established? How was England established? Ireland, Spain, Portugal, Germany, Australia, wherever your red ass is at, France, Russia. How did you acquire those lands? By the force of the sword. You remove the ancient landmarks. It says, woe to him that buildeth the town with blood, and establish a city by iniquity. Read some more. Behold, it is not of the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the Lord of armies, that the people shall labor in the very fire, and the people shall weary themselves for very vanity. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord Yahweh. That's a time. The truth is flourishing. It says, as the waters cover the sea. And the truth is exposing all the lies, breaking down strongholds. This word, this gospel has gone out to the four corners of the earth. So the end is coming. We've shaken the hand, and that they may go into the gates of the nobles. We've lifted up this banner upon the high mountain. Barakatha Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the Wadi Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Now the end is come. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink. You did that to the tribes, man. You are the one that are oppressing us, man. Talking about you being oppressed. If anything, you're being oppressed by your own goddamn people. Because you're in the power seat. We're on the bottom. We are being oppressed. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. The accuser of thy brethren is cast down, that accuse them before the Lord day and night. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered, for it says, the cup of the Lord Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. You drinking that cup now. The same cup we had to drink. Them curses. Deuteronomy 30:7. They on your ass, man. And you can't take it. Because you're weak. You're a coward. This is Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds, your founding fathers. They were masons, Freemasons, witches and warlocks, and they had a crafty enterprise. But Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is disappointing them now. It says, when the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. Job 9:24. And they covet fields. Who did that? You did that. You did that. You so-called colonizers. You imperialists. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. That's your history. That's your track record. That's your modus operandi, going way back to Alexander the Creep, Alexander the Conqueror. It says, so they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. You did that. And who is the man that you're oppressing? The tribes, northern and southern kingdom, to this very day. You refuse to open up your prison house. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, against this family, Esau, Edom, the wicked, our evil twin brother, the red Hebrew Edomite, against this family do I devise an evil. Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated, from which ye shall not remove your neck. Ain't no escaping this judgment. Ain't no way around it. Ain't no loopholes. You through. You caught in the snare, the trap. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil. Barakatha Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. The Wadi Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You through, Sleezy E. You through. And we love it. Psalm 70. I could do this all day. Psalm 73 and 5 is Esau, Sleezy E. Get away with murder, literally, for ages, for centuries. But now it's time for you to pay your tab. The tab is due on your red ass. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Because Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, he put a hedge of protection around Cain. Okay, anybody that took vengeance upon Cain, what they were sevenfold. The judgment was going to come upon them sevenfold. But now Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is moving that hedge of protection. It says, therefore pride cometh. It says they are not in trouble as other men. They get away with murder, literally. Neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore pride Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain. The pride of his heart have deceived them. His terribleness have deceived them. Because he been getting away with murder, he really think, what it say? That Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's one is like unto himself. It says, violence covereth them as a garment. They're a bloody man, a violent man. They're a violent nation. But what did the scripture say? If thou hast not hated blood, blood shall pursue thee. It says, their eyes stand out with fatness. They can never be satisfied. They have more than their heart could wish. And you still complaining, still talking shit. It says they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth. You see that? You see that? That's the point. They speak wickedly concerning oppression. How dare you? How dare you even open up your mouth and let them words come out? You know? You being oppressed. When you are the oppressor. Let me see. I think this is the last one. I'll close out here. One more. Two more. I'll wrap it up. Psalms 10 and 15. Break thou the arm of the wicked and the evil man, Esau, Edom, per Malachi 1 and 4. Seek out his wickedness till thou find none. The Lord Yahweh is king forever and ever. The heathen are perished out of his land. Lord Yahweh, thou hast heard the desire of the humble. You tribes, Yasharallah. Our supplications have not fallen upon deaf ears. Thou wilt prepare their heart. Thou wilt cause thine ear to hear, to judge the fatherless and the oppressed. That's us, man. That the man of the earth may no more oppress. Salakia. Again, to judge the fatherless and the oppressed, that the man of the earth may no more oppress. So Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai about to put you down. We are the ones, again, that need saving. And you know it. That's why Revelation 12:12, you about to come down with great wrath. Because you know if that you have but a short time, you're losing everything. And you're about to lose your goddamn mind and just lash out. Primarily upon the believers of Yahushua HaMashiach. Close out here. 2 Ezra 16 and 69. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden under foot. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord out of one. The remnant, the elect. He gonna come down with great wrath. He gonna lock down this truth. He gonna lock down the internet. He gonna demonize the men of the Lord. He gonna show his true colors. It says, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord out of one. Some of us are going to be martyrs. Some of us are going to get thrown into prison, concentration camps. Some of us are going to be beheaded. But I beg to say, the majority of us, we're going to be all right. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai going to lift up that standard. And even if you do die, guess what? The dead in Yahushua HaMashiach shall rise first. So it says, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord out of one. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. You got all around Babylon the Great, you got good old boys. You got these militias, you know? And as society collapses, they're gonna come out more and more. And they're gonna take out their anger primarily upon you tribes. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall be known who are my chosen, because it's going to be evident in that time, because Yahweh Bashem Yahushai going to lift up that standard. That hedge of protection is going to be around us. Then shall be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. So that's the point. Adawan Ratazah, this came together and made sense. I was kind of long, like I said. It's so much you can extrapolate from this video, you know. Oh, Salaki, I don't want to get copyright. Hey man, this devil is on the ropes, man. He's he about to lash out. He's weary, he's through, he's tired of being exposed. He's losing it. He's about to lose his mind. Hey, don't let up. Keep hitting him. Knock his ass through the ropes. So keep watching, keep praying, keep pushing, keep fighting. We're close. Shalom. Wa abad babal. Kwam Nesharala. Victory is nigh. You can taste it.